What up, everyone? It's your boy Zerbrew. We are hanging out right here on the Twitches, message deleted, and the YouTubes and technically the Kicks. But we are hanging out. We are here live. We are on Andy else's account. We're going to pull shards on my account as well. We do have the champ chase going on for the pizza slices, and it is officially, if you click the little red dot, first of all, a 10x for Leo, and then of course it is a 2x. So mind you, it's an 83% chance of getting a rare, but you get 50 points per rare towards the champ chase, and then 16 points for the epics, and then 1%, whatever. 350 points for epics and then 650 points for the legendaries. My brain farted. You know why my brain farted is the primals went last night. And I guess the shard chase whatever event, usually they last till Friday. And on my account, I went into my inbox and they pulled me a lovely Mordecai, but that did grant me 250 points towards my champ chase off the rib. So I didn't wait, but sadly I didn't get to pull that live on the stream. I don't know why they have stopped the events ending on Friday and they're moving it up a day on Thursday. It's not cool. Our community wants to see that, aka the Brew Crew. Speaking of, we are going to get, we were talking about champ chase points, and again, you're getting the 50, the 350, and the 650. We're going to stop at 4,200 and assess where we are. She obviously wants to get the Leo. I will say she's had a lot of luck pulling shards, but she has had zero luck pulling any of the promotional champions, and she has gone for every single one of them. So
real quick, click the link in my description to get a free Karato as well as Annex, Ugo, and Mausoleum Mage as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Player and Play on a PC and uninstall. Click the link in my description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champion. Get an awesome start in Raid Shadow Legends with your free Karato Fox Hunter as well as 3 epic champions. Hit the link below and claim them today. I'll see you in the game. Woo!
Wishing Andy Elf good luck. Let's go. Without further ado, 3, 2, 1. Pew, 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 pew. Leo, right here. Right here. Alrighty, how many points does this get us? She started at 0. We'll have to do the maths in our head. Come on, give us some gold. Give us some gold. All right, it's 1,100 points. I think we only need 4,500. So y'all do the maths on it. Y'all do the maths on it. Come on, more epics. Or, you know, more legendaries. I just meant for the points piece of it. No blue taxes is basically what I'm trying to say. And that's a blue tax. That is BS Attunity. Come on. I didn't see how many points that would have been. 500? 500 probably. So we're at 1,600 points. Keeping track in our head. Not another blue tax. Is the 2x even on, chat? Legendary, right? Meow. All right, that's 2 blue taxes in the road. Player, you are doing life wrong. That's 2,100 points. Andy Elf told me to talk smack. This is not cool. Oboro, kind of want to see gold here. Kind of want to really see the gold. It's Fighty. It is not Leo, it is the Fighty. I guess all we need to do is talk the smack. I hear this champion is actually halfway decent. It has the Aztec kind of ruin looks, which is kind of cool. Let's take a, yeah, Annie Elf, who this is on her account, she said, who the heck is that? And you know what? Because it is a Void legendary champion, not many people have it, so let's break down the kit. Alrighty, so we just did a little preview. If you were live, you got to see the preview, but now we better understand this kit. By the way, I could not read it whatsoever, so if I mess it up, good luck. Starting off, you know, I like to start at the back and work our way forward because it makes it make more sense as the kit unfolds, in my opinion. So the aura, increase ally resistance in all battles by 80%. And I will say, now that Faction Wars Hard is in the game, having resistance against some of these bosses and stuff would be tremendous. So keep that in mind. Also been told that this champion would be fantastic in Chimera. And then we have some gear suggestions after we look at the rest of the skills. So passive here. Fills the turn meter on allies under stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, fear, true fear, petrification, and or sheep debuffs by 30% or 30% more effective, right? If you have a turn meter boosting team, if they happen to have that control and you're not using the resistance like we just talked about, you're just boosting up that turn meter and getting it going. Whenever a sheep debuff is removed or expired on an ally, heals an ally by 25% of their max HP. So keep in mind, doesn't matter who the champion is, they come back with 50% of their life. So as 50% of their their max, excuse me, 25% of their max HP. So basically they get bumped to 75% and then places the increased speed buff on them for 1 turn. Kind of wish this was more than just 1 turn, but that does help them out because they come back with 0 turn meter. Starting with the A3, places the increased resistance buff. So again, you're bringing increased resistance and perfect veil on all allies except for this champion for 2 turns. Decrease the cooldown of all allies active skills except for this champion by 3 turns. The cooldown of the skill cannot be decreased or resisted. 4-turn cooldown when booked. All right, but you are resetting all your skills on all your allies. This is huge against bosses, right? Think your big nukers like Marius, G-Nut, all those champions are getting those skills reset and they can just keep dishing out the damage. So your team damage with this champion on your team is going to get instantly increased. And then, of course, you're also bringing the increased resistance buff for your team. The A2, by the way, I want to point out that this is HP-based nuker. And again, this is why we read the skills backwards, because it is an HP-based nuker. This champion is going to stay alive. And again, that heal on that passive is based on this champion's max HP. So this champion should come in with a whole bunch of HP, 100,000 plus if you can. But this skill is on a 4-turn cooldown as well. Attacks all enemies before attacking, removes all buffs from all enemies. Then has a 100% chance of placing block buff debuffs for 30% decreased resistance. Again, my brain cannot read today. It's been a long day on all enemies. So block debuffs, decreased speed, also fills turn meters of all allies by 15%. Keep in mind, if they are under any of those control skills, it'll go to, what was that, 30%? 30% more effective. So whatever 30% of 15% is, an extra 7% or something like that, or 3 or 4 or 5% on that one. And then the A1, again, HP based nukers. Don't know what this champion's multipliers are, but attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit heals all allies by 5% of this champion's max HP. So a double heal on all allies. Each hit has a 100% chance when booked to fill the turn meter of all allies. Excuse me, I said all allies, I said that earlier. Turn meter of the ally with the lowest turn meter by 10%. So again, you're going to get that stacked if they have the control. You get extra, 2 or 3% on top of that, but it's a double hitter. So maybe that one champion gets like 25% turn meter boost, or it's spread between 2 champions potentially, right? You boost the one with the first hit and then you boost another one with the second hit. Again, you're getting that passive boost. So all in all, this champion looks fantastic. And then they said that basically with this champion, put them in potentially Relentless and then the bird relic, which is called, I forgot what it's called. What's the bird relic? Perch Shadow relic. Perch Shadow. There it is. Perch Shadow relic. Make sure to put that on this champion, and this champion will do work for you. Again, love the aesthetics, love the skulls in the basket. There it is. Brain does not work half the time. You're welcome. Okay, so let's take and look and see where that takes us without summoning more champions. That would have been a whole bunch of points. I didn't see. Lost track, and we did the full breakdown. Okay, so we're at 3,500. So it looks like one more 10 pull, and then we'll see where we are after that one more 10 pull. Alrighty, let's get her done. Oh, she says do 10 pulls. I don't like it. So if we get a blue tax, we get another 10 pull chat. She hates the singles. Let's hope she gets another legendary. All right, that's enough to get her over the edge. 3 epics in a row. Definitely 4 epics on a 5 epics on a 10 pull. Where was that earlier? 2,000 points right there, right now, right now. Wow, 5 epics. I guess the 2x is on. That gave her enough to get the legendary relics here. Wowzers, legendary relics are official. I'm gonna leave the energy there and let you get that here in a minute. Yeah, what the heck, Plarium, is what Annie Elf just said. That was the most insane points. We're at 5,500. All right, they want a Leonardo. Nas says he just got Leonardo, and I made the mistake again. He said Leo, and I said, oh yeah, Leo is my first champion. Wrong Leo. Wish there weren't 2 Leos in the game. Here we go with these shards of light. Can we get another legendary and let it be Leo, the one, the only Leonardo? You know what? We're doing this wrong. We need to summon Leo. By the way, blue, which is Leo's color. Leo's color. Come on. Come on. Leo, Leo, Leo. Plarium, you're not going to give her Leo. You're terrible at the 10x. 10x is the worst thing they ever graced us with. Hey, I talked smacked earlier and got a legendary. I talked smacked earlier and got the legendary. Okay, you're the worst at providing the 10x's. It's the worst. And the only way you can show the community it's not the worst is to let her get Leo right here. Oh, it's Sulfurion. Oh my God. How did we call that? The talking, yeah, 10x is a scam. By the way, Charmander is the most amazing champion. How did I call that? I don't even know. But do take the Sulfurion. I don't know if she has it on this account. I love my Sulfurion. Brings HP in all battles by 33%. It is an HP based healer or whatnot. But basically, turn meter, HP burns, and turn meter and revive with a grant an extra turn. This is one of the best support champions in the game. Sulfurion replaced all my Pythions, all my Elvas, and most of the content. Sulfurion is the man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, and if you hit someone with HP burn, you're boosting turn meter on the whole team. It is amazing. And we do have a happy elf. We do have a happy elf. Let's check to see if that is new on her account. Hopefully it'll show us. Yep, Lizard Man. Actually, you got double Lizard Man. Actually, it was not new to her account, so she already has one. Oh, she said check her vaults to see how many she has. This is the fighty. Oh no. Oh no. She said check it. She said check it. Sophie, I can't see with these glasses on, by the way. That's her third Sulfurion. Wah, wah, wah. Third Sulfurion. Annie Elf does not mess around with the Dealio. Yeah, Fashion Guardian's good to go. There's another Sulfie there for you. Well, now you got a +1 Sulfie. All right, we had to go take a look at the champ points. Yeah, we're only 300 points away to get the top level. By the way, whoever's in first place here has 27,000 points. So you're definitely not going that, but 300 points away from getting the max out to get these tokens. And yeah, so she might make a +1 Charmander, AKA Charizard. I don't know. We got 35 shards. Let's see what we're gonna do. She said yes, keep pulling. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Plarium. The 2x is not on unless you give her the Leo. Another legendary. By the way, we are going hard on these legendaries. I am so shocked we called out getting that legendary when we did. We had to let this one kind of get through there. You know what I'm saying? Let's get her done. Come on. She wants to get Leo so badly. By the way, she has not gotten any luck. She has pulled multiple legendaries going for April O'Neil, Raphael, April O'Neil again, and now Leo. And I think Leo again and or Shredder, and she has yet to pull any of them and gotten lots of legendaries out of these. That's what's up. She just said it's not meant to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but she is not ending on a blue tax. By the way, we're getting through these singles. She's getting blue tax on the singles. Getting blue tax on the singles. She's going to turn into Angry Elf, even though she got 2 juicy legendaries tonight. That is fantastic. All right, one more. Come on. Let it be. I'm closing my eyes so I can't see. Tree Shield Knot, one of the better rares in the game. Alrighty, we did make a little bit of room. That's all we needed. A 10 pull right here, right now. Let's go. Come on. For everything that's holy, one more legendary, and let it be Leo. No blue taxes. She says she refuses to end on a blue tax. I don't know what that means. No blue taxes. Legendary Leo. All right, we're not getting the blue tax. Double not getting the blue tax. There you go. Locked and loaded. Done and done. Annie Elf, we did get you 2 legendaries tonight. We did get you 1 that was brand new to the account, so that's gonna be awesome. So let's go. As we are about to log off on this account, she says she is officially done with the Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtle event. She has pulled to get any one of the champions on the situation and is yet to pull one. So, but you did get the pterodactyl looking lizard Dealio, so that's cool. Alrighty, so this is where we are on our account. There it is. We did get the 250 points from the Prism Shards. So, yeah, we're gonna go until we at least get the points that we need. Here we go. By the way, I think we're gonna get a legendary, and let's hopefully it's Leo. Hold on, I almost forgot. I switched out my glasses so I can see better. Come on, Leo, go! Oh, goodness. That's not a Leo. It's guaranteed right here. Maybe. I don't even know if my tracker is right. Come on, let it be Leo. Let it be Leo. And if it's not, let it be a Siffy. Let it be a Siffy. I'd take a Necrit too. Or a Yumeko. No legendary. Wah, wah, wah. Maybe my mercy counter is off. Leo, Leo, go! I'm expecting it right here on this 10 pull. And if it's not on this 10 pull, then my mercy counter was off. And I steered all the brew crew wrong on the predictions on Twitch. That stings. That stings real bad. Maybe my mercy counter is jacked. Give me a legendary, at least just one, please. Plarium, is the 2X on? I don't believe that it's on. Oh, mercy. Counter was wrong, let me Leo. I don't want Christmas turd. Why couldn't you be in a Scythia Yumeko or something better than that? Where's the Leo? By the way, 10X is not working correctly. I don't even know. Is this dude even worth even building? Allies will ignore 10% of the defense while targets are under freeze. Okay. You can freeze people. Okay. You can do Hex and Weekend. This champion is not going to ever get built on my account. Chat has confirmed it is a Lego. At least we hit a legendary, I guess. Let's see where we are on the points. That was enough to get the points. Now I just want to go get those legendary things. Let's see what we can do. We need just a handful of points to get those legendary charms. I'm very upset about that. That's not cool. That is not cool. We did get one legendary, unless we get super lucky here, and it was not Leo. It was not Leo. 10X is a scam. Even on Voids now. You know, because the pool is smaller on Voids. One would think. Hey, maybe, just maybe, yeah, maybe, baby, we are done. We got a Poopatastical legendary. Not happy about that one, chat. Not happy about that one at all. By the way, we did just max out our Donatello. Put Donatello's thing on. I don't even know if I can. Hold on. By the way, if anybody's watching this, you can sell these back. So that's what I'm going to end up doing. So we're going to put the 5-star on Donatello. It is done. It's official. I should have mentioned that probably at a different time. So technically, unless we pull another Donatello, we can sell this. This is worth 70, and this is where it makes it up to 230. So you can get 230 points. I will probably hold on to these just in case crazier things have happened while the event's going on. Once the event is off, we'll sell them. Alrighty, so just to be fair, people did say he is a big turn meter boost / controller, so you never know. He might be good in Fire Knight hard and some things like that for the champion that we got, the Ringer, but not too happy about that at all. We are on Wolf's account, so again, don't forget to shout out Wolf and Anniel for letting us log into their account. Thank you so much for letting us do that. We're going to pull these singles. Oh, let's put the glasses on. I feel like the Teenage Ninja Mutant Ninja Turtle glasses has been a hindrance. Nobody is hitting the 10X at all, ever. Definitely not me, definitely not Annie. And this has been quite the sad situation. I think it's more of like a 1% chance you get it. Plarium, you're the worst around. Always, always, always gonna let us down. Y'all know that song? Okay, so Wolf said he only wanted to pull 30. All right, let's see where we are. We'll have to probably pull 4 solos. I missed that. All right, here we go. We're gonna do 2 10 pops. Here we go. No, you're good, Wolf. You're good. We'll just do two 10 pops and we can still pull 4 singles. We'll keep it nice. We'll keep it interesting. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I thought that was supposed to be a 10 pull. I'm doing things wrong. I'm doing things wrong. You know what it is? It's the glasses. I can't see. I can't see. I blame it on the glasses. Now give him a Leo to compensate for Zerbrew's ineptitude, default, de facto messing ups. Oh gosh, this is terrible. Wolf's never gonna let me pull on this count ever again. He said we restart the streak. I don't know if I believe him. There you go. No more blue taxes. Come on. Technically we get Like 3 more to pull. Let's see where Wolf is at. All right, Wolf, you got some pizza points. That might be all you needed. Let me pause. Check it out with you. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again, Annie Elf and Wolf. There's Wolf's account. There it is. We got some legendaries tonight. They were not the legendaries we wanted, although crazier things have happened in life. Hopefully, you'll find this entertaining. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Zerbrew and the Brew crew are out. Thank you for everyone for all the love and support. Much love. Bye.